So in this previous video, I defined the idea of classic masculinity. Unlike today's masculinity, which is all about muscle, money, and showing off, the classic sense of masculinity values elegance, manners, and style. In today's video, I want to focus more specifically on the fashion of classic masculinity. We're going to see what we can learn from both fictional characters like James Bond and Don Draper, and real-life gentlemen like Sidney Poitier and Cary Grant, and see what lessons we can apply to our own lives. The world has changed. We don't wear suits all the time, and we certainly don't wear fedora hats. But there are a lot of style lessons you can take from classic masculine role models and apply to the modern day. So here are 5 rules for dressing classically masculine. Rule number 1, keep it simple. The classically masculine sense of dress preferred simplicity over flamboyance. The aim was to be elegant yet understated. So the first building block of any style is choosing a color palette. Classic style is based around blues, white, grays, and black. You could build a highly stylish wardrobe just around these 4 colors. Look, for example, at Cary Grant's iconic outfit in North by Northwest. All he wears is a gray suit, a white shirt, and a gray tie. Your modern alternative to this could be dark blue jeans, a white t-shirt, and a dark blue bomber jacket. These days, we see men wearing crazy colors, graphics everywhere, strange layering, anything to just grab attention. But the classically masculine man did not use clothes in this way. Rather, dressing well was simply a form of good manners. As Cary Grant said, "Simplicity, to me, has always been the essence of good taste." Rule number 2 to dress classically masculine: flatter your physique. The classically masculine gentleman knows how to choose clothes that make his body look good. Ever wondered why a suit on a man is considered to be the equivalent to lingerie on a woman? It's because the jacket has padding on the shoulders, making them look bigger and more powerful. Then it slims down at the waist, creating a V taper. And there are all the social connotations of a suit: power, success, capability. But the suit is just one example. Another thing women will tell you they love is when a guy wears a dress shirt and rolls up his sleeves, showing off his forearms. Well, you can't do that when you're wearing a baggy t-shirt. It's the clothes that allow you to show off the best of your physique. And this even works with your shoes. There's something that says, "I'm confident and ready to take charge," about a guy wearing boots compared to a guy wearing sneakers. And if you want to take things slightly more retro, you could consider wearing high-waisted trousers. This creates the impression of longer legs and a broader torso, which is an aesthetically pleasing proportion for men of all heights. So all of these classic style choices are inherently more masculine than any modern fashion developments. It's important to consider how your clothes can flatter your physique and show off your best features. Rule number 3, choose quality over quantity when buying your clothes. The era of classic masculinity was one that existed before the advent of fast fashion and mass consumerism. Clothes were high quality and made of natural fabrics by skilled artisans and tailors. The downside of this was that everything was more expensive. But both men and women back then had the view that quality was more important than quantity. It's startling how large people's closets have become. Yet so often people feel like they have nothing to wear. And I'll explain a little bit more about why that is in a moment. But the classically masculine gentleman values high quality products. And he feels good wearing something made of natural materials that's been tailored to his body. He would not want to wear cheap garments that have been mass produced. It would be like a skilled craftsman buying cheap tools. It just goes against his principles. So if you want to be classically masculine, I would choose carefully and be very discerning with your purchases. Only buy the best you can afford, even if that means owning less. And from this, you're going to love certain pieces in your wardrobe like they're a second skin. Stores like Suit Supply, Brooks Brothers, and Spear & Mackay are my favorite places to buy high quality clothes at relatively affordable prices. Sure, these clothes are going to be 5 times the price of H&M, and I earn a pretty average salary for somebody living in America. But I will save up and just buy 1 or 2 pieces a month from a high quality store, because overall that actually translates to better value than buying something cheap that won't feel good and won't last. So you've decided to focus on quality over quantity and buy fewer clothes. You might be wondering, how am I going to put enough outfits together? That's where rule number 4 comes in, the art of interchangeability. When you're ready to buy something new, you need to think, do I already own some things that this will go with? If the answer is no, or just one thing, that's not going to be a good investment for you. This is how people end up with giant closets full of clothes, but they never feel like they have anything to wear. Let's imagine you only own one blazer and one pair of chinos, and they go pretty well together. The more dress shirts you add to your collection in whites, blue, stripes, pinks, you're infinitely adding more outfit combinations with every single shirt. And then you get a second blazer that goes nicely with that pair of chinos and those shirts, and you've instantly doubled your outfit combinations. Simple accessories will give you even more variations, and that leads me nicely to my final rule for dressing like a classically masculine gentleman. Accessorize like a man. Classically masculine men knew how to add simple accessories that would lend an elegant yet understated finesse. However, today we often see men throw on tons of accessories with no taste. Or we see the opposite, some men don't even wear a watch these days. So if you're the guy who wears his Apple Watch or his Fitbit all of the time, keep it but just save it for the gym. And get yourself a nice classic wristwatch, either a dress watch, a field watch, or a dive watch. This is going to elevate your outfit, even if you ignore everything else in this video. I think a good watch is the only truly necessary accessory for a man. And it doesn't have to cost a ton of money. You know, I often talk about the Seiko 5 watch here because it's a very versatile design. It's not overly large, it's not flashy, but it's great quality, and this will go with literally every outfit from your gym clothes to a business suit. I wear mine almost all the time. It's currently just $138 on Amazon, and I will have the link to this one in the description. The next accessory I would look to add with your blazer or your suit is a simple pocket square. The classically masculine man often liked to keep it simple with a basic white presidential fold. And if you want to wear a tie without looking like you're being forced to because you work in a bank, choose a knitted tie. The texture of these ties makes them more casual than a regular tie, and it adds another dimension to your outfit. And if you weren't aware, the tie is rated as highly attractive by women. In fact, a 2016 survey found that 72% of women would prefer a man to wear a tie on a date. As you can see, dressing in a classically masculine way isn't difficult. In fact, simplicity is of the essence. The point of this style is actually to give you fewer choices, not more. But in turn, that makes you more stylish. Be discerning in your purchases, build your wardrobe slowly, and choose pieces that complement each other. Then finish off your outfits with simple, classy accessories. And gentlemen, I want to hear from you in the comments. What is your favorite accessory in your collection? Perhaps it's a particular tie, a wristwatch, or a pair of cufflinks. I look forward to hearing from you all in the comments. If you're after some further inspiration, check out my video on 5 gentlemanly role models for men. In this video, you'll learn about the style and lives of 5 wonderful men, one of whom might become a personal style icon for you. So until the next one, gents, thank you as always for watching.